What's going on? It's the Green Dot Whisperer, and we're back again, guys. It's been about 3, maybe even 4 weeks now since I made the last video. But guess what? I gave you the first heads up before many other famous big time YouTubers came out and said we're entering a bear market. I gave it to you 3 or 4 weeks ago, and pretty much beat everybody to the punch, and saved a lot of money in the process. And the reason I was calling this is because I told you on Algorand from my algo heads that this was 67 cents was the line to hold. And if we didn't hold, we was going to fall through the floor. That's why the last video was short and quick and just giving you guys a warning, because as soon as we started hovering and staying and holding 67 cents, I knew it was over. I was like, if it's taking this long to bounce off of a super strong support and we're babysitting the support, no, that means we're going to fall through it. And if I said it, if we fall through it, it's like falling through the floor. If you fall through the floor, there's not much to catch it around here. There's not a lot of volume or anything here. And I said let me tell you what I said in my last video. For those who didn't see the whole video or didn't even bother to watch it because it was bearish news. Yes, 36 cents. Once again, like I said before, there was a time when we was in a bear market last time. I went as bold as saying in the Algorand community that we could touch 44 cents. People was like, this guy, Green Dot Whisperer, he's insane. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's lost the screw in his head. This is not good. This has more backup to what I said back then. And this one is pointing out I said 36 cents instead of 44. Not good. Not good. So I'm going to hold out. And, I mean, if you place any kinds of longs right now, do it in a very small amount because it's not a smart idea. I freaking said it. All right. Those who want to follow me, listen, subscribe, thank you. Thank you for doing that. You know, I mean, I don't feel like my time is wasted here. And I said I would come back when there was the next time to report any kind of good news. I wouldn't say we're reporting good news. I would just say this might be the first bounce. But normally in a bear market, you are going to have bounces, you know, once we drop a ridiculous amount. And but those drops, those longs, the bounces are short-lived because the same way like certain EMAs were playing support back then, now they're playing resistance. So if we go up to, I mean, it had what a nice, what kind of move did Algo had today? Actually, it didn't have a move. I thought it was up 8%. Yeah. Oh, well, no, it was up 8% because it went all the way down to 35 cents already. I said 36, so I actually hit the target already, the VPVR target of 36 cents. So, yeah, we hit our target, and we called it 3 weeks ago. Ridiculous how that works. I told you guys I don't like to be right when it's on the bearish side, but I'm right. So at least we're prepared. At least we could save money from 67 cents. We saved all our money till it hit our target at 36 cents, really went down to 35. And now you can enjoy the small 8% run. Fair warning is that people love to get excited when they see these small 8. I even give you a 20% run after a big drop. But guys, it's short-lived. These EMAs, something's going to reject it, all right? And then we're going to crawl back down. You can't really get excited until you see this above the 800 EMA. And I would say at least, I would say right now in the bear market, we would have to see it on the day chart. Because on the day chart, it's what holds it the most, basically. And we fell through it. We need to be that white line right there. We need to be above it. And that is what puts us back in a bull market. As long as we remain under the 800, we're in a bear market, like it or not. And then look at this. Like we just started, I wouldn't say we just started printing the downward momentum wave on the market cipher, or um, the market cipher, yeah, or the wave oscillator, depending on which one you have. But yeah, it didn't start printing. I mean, that's a little bit down there, but let's see what the weekly looks like. Weekly's been out down there also. This one, monthly's kind of peaking out still. We'll see, because we did hit the level that I called out, 36 already. So maybe it might want to bounce. Maybe we'll see how far up that carries, but I'm not getting excited. I mean, we do have a green dot here, but it's a downward momentum, nothing to get excited. It's really a green dot lost in the middle of the ocean, basically. Because look at it. It didn't even, green dot, it didn't even go up yet. So, and that happens, a lot of fake outs happen on for longs in a bear market, because the bear market means it's going to fall. So if you're trying to long and be counter trend trading, I told you guys this is very risky. Yeah, the safest way to trade is to take a slice of whatever direction is going to. So if it's going down, you just want a small part of it going down, take your profits. If it's going up, you just want a small part of it going up, take your profits. It's the only way to keep yourself safe and honestly to be ready and have money when things like this happen. This is a trader's paradise right now. And honestly, I'm excited because we're going to make a lot of money on the way up. We're going to slice and dice this so much that by the time it turns bullish, we're going to have a huge bag to just drop and go all in. And we'll be like, all right, here's the bullish point. There you go. Take this entire bag that I made off of shorting, longing, shorting, longing, shorting, longing throughout the entire bear market. Now, I know where we're going to enter a bull market, because once these EMAs line up bullish, we will be ready. So please, please, please subscribe, like the video, because, I mean, yeah, it sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, but god damn it, I'm right. Like, you can't fight the facts when a person's right. Let me see. No, we need something with more. Let me see. We need more data. Not the best chart. 800 stretched out farther back. You see that? That's the more data point. But I guess we'll go to 800. I mean, an 8 hour. Because we need that 800 to show you what the bullish market, what it looks like when we enter a bull market again. So on the 8 hour here, you can see we dipped below, right? EMAs got out of order. We went for a short, dipped below the 800 here. EMAs got in order for the short. That's why I highlighted red. Now, once these EMAs started crossing up and got back into order, like pretty much right here, that's why I highlighted green. That's the enter of the bull market. So over here, we already went up above the 800, but we weren't quite in order yet. So we went down, retested the 800, and that's when we got into order, and that's when we jumped. So, and that was the beginning of the bull market, because look at that. In order, tight, 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 pop, all the way up, all right, to $2.55. So when this scenario right here happens, we're going to drop a big, big bag, but we're going to trade it on the way up. I don't care if it's shorting or longing. I don't care if the bear market's 1 year, 2 years, 6 months. I will track this and we will be ready because we are more experienced. I'm not the new, I'm not on my first year no more. I'm a sophomore now, you know? I got a little bit more experience and I'm about to tear this thing up. This might be the year I become rich because I've been waiting for these prices. When I came in and I started crypto, I never ever seen these prices, this cheap. Come on, I love Chainlink, and Chainlink is at $6 right now. I love Polkadot, and Polkadot's like $8, you know? What else is crazy out there? Oh, Litecoin, you know, Litecoin's at what, $80 right now, or $67? Excuse me. But this is exciting news. Matic, one of the strongest performers, 62 cents. But guys, we got the green dot on the 4 hour. Nothing to get excited for. Hasn't even really crossed yet. If anything, that 67 support might turn into the resistance, you know? So we'll see where we get rejected. And you have to stay tuned. You really do. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a little bit longer of a run, but I'm going to stay on the 1 hour for now to see where it gets rejected on the 1 hour, or if we make a slight break above the 800 over here, which that would put us at a price above 68 cents. And look, like, that's basically what I just said. What I just said, 67 cents might turn into the new resistance. Well, look at where the 800 EMA is. The 800 EMA, I just said it, is at 68 cents. So that might be our perfect rejection level. So if you wanted to short it, actually, because it's time to start talking about shorting things. So, I mean, just a small slice, you know, we'll wait for it to pump all the way up to 68 cents. And then as soon as we see a bearish diversion, some type of weakness, or like the smaller time frames already curling down and trying to break down, then we'll go ahead and put in the short at this line and then take it all the way back down. We might even see a new low. You never know. And this is a time where Algorand was performing pretty well, right when everything else was falling, because they had news. They were still working. You know, I'll tell you what the news was right now, actually. They had two different things. They had the partnership with FIFA and Paramount. Yes, the partnership for FIFA. And they had the Australian Zoo NFT project that joined Algorand. So, I mean, they have everything going for them. They're still working on great projects, but this is what people don't understand. Charts are charts. Charts are this is market structure. This is what the market does. We don't always go straight up and we don't always go straight down, but it does play out in the big picture. Like, and crypto doesn't care about your feelings. Like, this happens in crypto. And honestly, this is the first huge drop I've experienced. I've experienced smaller drops, you know, maybe a 50%, a 60%, but we're talking about 80% drops now, guys. And this is what everyone's been saying from the point I started, that Bitcoin and Ethereum are king. Bitcoin's king. I mean, Ethereum's holding up very well, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are your blue chips of the crypto world. And alts get hit. Doesn't matter how good of a project it really is, they get hit. So I know there's a lot of strong algo people out there, but yeah, they said I was crazy. They said I was crazy when I said 44 cents about a year ago. Because the reason I said 44 cents is because it was on the pivot point standards. And I thought we were heading there the last time we touched 67 cents. See, where was it? It was way back when. It was about a year ago. So I know it was one of my levels. Can't find it right now, but it's in there. It wasn't on this. It was on the day chart. It's in there, guys. I mean, obviously, we hit everything I called already. Even my most recent video, 36 cents. So, I mean, because it hit that might be a good bounce. Is it going to last? Probably not. We're going to have to consolidate, I think, for a little bit. We're going to consolidate for at least minimum 3 months, I think. Minimum. Very minimum. And depending on news, depending on world events, wars, you know, the strength of the dollar, Bitcoin, depending on all those factors, depending on what the chart says, is when we will know if we're going back up. But crypto has done this plenty of times. This is why there's nothing to fear. You know, they've done this plenty of times and they always come back. So now's the time to get rich, guys. Now's the time to get excited, not sad. Now's the time to work harder, save more cash reserves, build a bigger bag of cash to be ready once the good news comes out, and boop, drop that bag and take the ride up. You know, I'm a little more risky. I mean, I keep it completely honest with you. I haven't bought this dip yet. If I didn't know it hit the 35 cents mark, I should have honestly just put spot order buy limit at 36 since I said it in the last video. Didn't quite get it. So what I'm going to do now is see how long this run lasts and see where it breaks down, and then buy it after the second breakdown. And, you know, I might just hold out for that 36 again, or that 35. We'll see. We'll see if this breaks down sooner than later. I mean, this is the very small time frames. This is, we already passed. Let me see. I can't really tell you anything based off the small time frames, because that's going to happen right away, and that could change right away. That's why we go up to the day chart, the week chart. All right, well, 30 minutes trying to cross through the histogram. You already know what that means, some power. I mean, we broke the resistance of 34, so we're heading up to the resistance of the 100-day EMA, which would be at 47 cents. And then after that 47 cents is 52, and then we got to break 63. If we do all that, I think our rejection is still going to be 67, 68. Well, hey, and even on this, when we could make the next video after this come up, because once we see the first red bar and we had it come up, we could take out that Fibonacci retracement tool and see what are good rebound levels. Actually, let me do that now, because we did fall tremendously. Let's do this on the 1 hour chart. Take away these pivot points. I'll even take that away. Take away this. We don't need that. That was from a trade. This is strong support, 67. So we'll leave that there. All right. So this is our fall. Let's see where our rejection golden pocket could be. From the top, from the highest high to the lowest low, our golden pocket rejection should be 61 cents. We're going to leave that out there and see how that plays out. Because even on the other way, we'll see how high up it goes. Then we could draw a fib to see on the way down, basically. See if we could finagle that real quick. I just want to, I'm just playing around right now, guys. Hold on. So from the lowest, let's say it gets rejected right there at the golden pocket. Then our new golden pocket would be 44 cents. God damn it, I'm good. See, 44. I don't make these freaking numbers up, guys. But I would love to go back into the Algorand Telegram chat room that I got banned from and see how crazy they're going right now. Because, God damn it, I was right. All right, that's enough. It's enough for today on Algo. Hold strong, save cash. Wait for these rebounds, subscribe, like, because I plan to make myself rich. So, and I'm not going to fail myself, so I won't fail you. How about that? God bless, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.